Portland, Oregon, February 1996. A mountain begins to move, and for a contractor and his son, there's only one option: get out of the way fast.
Go, go, go!
Oh my God! They had just gone head-to-head with one of nature's most powerful and destructive forces, a landslide. The surface of our planet is constantly reshaping itself, and landslides are a major reason. They strike wherever the soil is loosened by rain or tugged by gravity. It can be a rockfall or a raging river of mud. But wherever the ground fails, it can result in massive destruction. On average, landslides kill more than 8,000 people every year around the world. They can crash down without warning and travel for several miles. In the U.S., landslides occur in all 50 states, but some places are more dangerous than others. Landslides usually follow other natural disasters like volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, wildfires, storms, and floods. Steep slopes are obvious places for landslides, as are areas that have been hit by landslides before. But they also frequently occur where people have radically altered the landscape. Hills stripped of vegetation, slopes modified for roads and buildings. And as our cities and towns expand further, landslides become more frequent and more destructive. In 1998, disaster struck the Southern California suburb of Laguna Niguel. Few realized that the man-made hill beneath them could fail. The ground, eroded by heavy rains, began to give way, and the houses came crashing down. 7 were seriously damaged, and 5 of them tumbled down the cliff face. Though the ground cracked and the earth plummeted, no one was injured. The residents of Laguna Niguel were lucky. They still had their town. The following year in Venezuela, torrential rains triggered widespread landslides across a 25-mile-wide strip of coastline in the state of Vargas. Communities were buried under waves of mud and debris. It's estimated that 30,000 people were killed, around 10% of the area's population. Accurate death tolls were difficult to establish because so many people vanished under the mud or were swept out to sea. Though the catastrophe was on a massive scale, it is by no means unique. Such disasters have happened before and will happen again. As long as the earth continues to move, people will live with the threat of landslides.